Hi all, welcome to Pilates. My name's Kirie. This is an exercise workout, so remember we're going to wear something comfortable and we're going to listen to any guidelines that your doctor may have given you. Remember, if you're pregnant, just go ahead and skip the abs series. All you have to do is follow along. Each exercise is about 30 seconds. It's about 45 minutes, just under 45 minutes for the class. If you need to duck out, make sure you stretch at the end. If you have hand weights, bring them, put them handy. We may get to them, we may not. Just go ahead and start to transition yourself. Move on to the mats, put on some comfy clothes, and let's get started. So go ahead and just let yourself sit down. You're going to find a comfortable spot on the mat. Make sure you know where your spacing is. And then if you set your screen or whatever you're going to use to follow along off to the side, it'll be easier for you to follow. I'm going to have you go ahead and draw one knee in and lie yourself all the way down. Bend those legs. Just let the body be grounded onto the floor. I'm going to keep my weights close and handy, so I can grab them in just a second. Go ahead and set those feet down and just start to press down the belly and the back. I want you just to keep those hands resting on the legs. I want you to draw the shoulders down. Exhale as the back comes down and inhale as it comes to neutral. Exhale as it comes down. Inhale as it comes to neutral. Nice and strong, just pressing down that lower back. Getting a little bit of a stretch in there. I want to warm up through the powerhouse. Make sure that you're pushing the hips together. It's like you put on a corset and you zip the corset up. And one more time, we're going to take those hands, sliding them on top of the leg. And I want you just to pick up your head and shoulders and slide those hands up. And then inhale and slide on down. Exhale, reach, lift, and lengthen. And then come back down. Exhale, reach, lift, and lengthen. And come back down. Exhale, reach, lift, and lengthen. And come back down. Two more times. Exhale and lift. And one more time, reach, lift, and lengthen. Excellent. Go ahead and set down your head. If you have weights, just go ahead and grab them. You're going to take those weights in pretty close to the body and then just press them up. So I'm just going to hold my arms up right here and just keep them nice and solid. And then I'm going to pick up both legs and I'm going to hover my legs and then I'm going to gently toe tap. So I have one toe tap and then the other. It's about 30 seconds here. A gentle little toe tap. Remember, if the back starts to bow off the mat, you could put a towel underneath it, or you could simply put your weights down and put your hands under your hip. It's a nice little modification. Just go ahead and gentle toe tap, one tap, and then the other, and then one tap, and then the other. Nice and solid. Use the powerhouse. Really draw the shoulders down. Draw those abs in. Reach and tap. Reach and tap. Reach and tap. Just do one more on each leg, please. Thank you. And the last one. And then go ahead and keep those legs in place. I just want you to draw the arms in and then push them up. Draw those elbows down. Don't let them touch the ground and push them up. Draw the arms down and in and push them up. Draw them down and in. One more time. And then we're going to take that long lever on the arm and slide it out to the side. Slide it all the way out. Draw it all the way back up. Just opening up the range motion. So remember, my weights are pretty small. I'm using the 2s today. About 1 pound, 2 pound, or 3 pound, or a water bottle, or a can of soup. As long as you have the same weight on both sides, it's pretty much what you're looking for. You could even use your shoes if you don't have weights. Reach, open those arms, and draw them back up. One more time, reach them open, and draw them back up. And then simply set down the weights. You won't need them for a little bit. Draw those knees in, and draw the torso up. Let's start in your hundreds. So I'm just going to let the body lift and add a little bit of lever on the legs and pump those arms on the inhale and exhale. Use the mouth for the exhale. Inhale. 5 pumps and exhale. Inhale, nice and strong. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, short little pumps with the arms, and exhale. Inhale, add more lever if you like with the legs, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale last time. And exhale. Inhale and tuck in those legs. Simply lower down your head. I'm going to have you go ahead and reach over and grab those weights again. And we're going to lift the body up. Pick up those heels. Reach the hands to the ankle. And then just push the leg out and pull it back in. Push it out, pull it in. So I have an angle with my arms here. Just keep the leg pattern going. You can add the extension to the ankle. Reach, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Excellent. Reach. Change the arm, push it straight above you. Reach and lengthen. Long on that lever. So my palms are facing in. Keep the exhale, 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 and then the inhale. Nice and strong. Reach and lengthen. And change the breath. Keep those arms in place. Try not to let the neck get involved here. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and tuck those legs in. Set down your head and set down the weights. You're going to draw the torso up again. Uncross those legs. Reach over to the ankle. Reach and extend away. Sweep the arms out and draw it in. Reach and lengthen. Exhale and draw. Lengthen. Reach. Lengthen. Reach. Try and keep those heels together. That's your Pilates stance. Heels together. The balls of the feet have some space. Reach and lengthen. Draw the circle around. Lengthen. Remember, if you get to an exercise you need to modify, on this you could put your head down. Take any modification you might need. One more. And then simply lower down your head. Allow the hands to find the weights. If you don't want to, you don't need them. Hands straight up. Legs straight up. Space between the feet. Space between the hands. And then opposite arm from leg moves out and away. And bring it right back up. Keep the length coming through the lever. Reach and lengthen. Draw the arm and the leg away and back up. The other arm and leg simply stay in place. Nice and solid at the top. Reach and lengthen. Draw it away. Lengthen. Remember, the exhale is when the lever comes back up above you. Reach and lift. Draw the length in the leg. Draw the length in the shoulder. Try not to lock out the knee or lock out the elbow. Scoop in, finding that powerhouse. It's a nice little warm up here. 3 more. 2 more. One last one. Go ahead and fold down those legs. Simply set down the weights. Draw the hands behind the head, sending the body and the chest lifted. Both legs are going to go up. If you want to soften the knee, that's fine. But we're going to lower the legs down and then scoop and lift them back up. Lower them down, scoop and lift them back up. Again, if you need a modification, the first one would be to take the hands down under the hip or softening the knees. You have your choice. And I could bend my knees more if I need to. I could still have this lever. It's still long, even with a softness to my knee. Both modifications work perfect. So choose the one that is best for you. Reach, scoop and lift. Remember, it is 30 seconds and you want to work all the way through the 30 seconds. Reach, lengthen, and lift. There'll be 2 more here. Lower it. 1 more, please. And go ahead and fold the legs in. Let's simply set down your feet. And I'm going to ask you just to reach across on that crisscross. We're going to start with the bent leg. Reach and lengthen. The feet will be on the ground. Reach. Really allowing the body to increase on the rotation. Reach across. Reach across. Lengthen. So we've alternated all of these. We're going to take it to one side. I'm going to work with the leg that is closest to you. So go ahead and keep that leg up. You are going to extend the leg out and lift as you come across, and then bring it out and down. Lift and come across, bring it out and down. Lift and across. So the leg that comes up is the way you are going. When you bring the body across, it is all over to one side. Lengthen, reach, come out, reach. Just a little variation on that crisscross. Get a little more lower oblique. 2 more. Keep the exhale. Excellent. Switch legs. Extend the leg out, reach it up, and bring it across. And then out and down. Nice and strong. Really dig into that oblique. Squeeze those hips together. Still using the grounding of that powerhouse. Reach across and back down. Three more. 3, 2, and 1. Switching back to that first leg. I'm going to extend the leg out, and I'm going to lift my torso and the leg at the same time. Lift it, bring it down. And my leg comes up as high as it can, straight up, straight down. Resist the leg movement. Lift and lengthen. You should notice we have moved into your ab series. A little bit into the variations. Exhale as the leg comes up. Find that lower ab. One last one. And then switch legs. Send the other leg out, lengthen the body out, lift the chest, bring the leg up at the same time. So the leg that is on the ground is going to really press down. I want to keep the length. Exhale as everything comes up. One more, please. And then simply set those legs on the table. Setting the legs on the table, reach over and take one weight and simply send it behind the base of the head. If it's good for you. If you don't want the weight, you don't have to have it. It's perfectly fine. And then split and extend and fold them in. Split and extend. Nice and strong. Reach and lengthen away. Holding the legs in. Extend through that ankle if you can. Draw those heels together. Reach and lengthen. Really lift through the chest and the torso. Keep it high. Don't let it move. This one is going to stay split right here. The top leg has some beats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it there. The bottom one has some beats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Extend, lengthen, 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 and fold and splits. Remember which leg was up. We'll need to stop with the other one. Reach and lengthen. Reach and lengthen. Keep breathing. One more here. There you go. You're on the other side. There are 8 at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at the bottom leg. 8, 7. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it there. If you need to modify, move the hands under the hip. Just hold it. Nice and strong. Reach and lengthen. Reach and lengthen. Reach and lengthen. Hold, hold, hold. Fold those legs in. One more exercise here. Just scoop, and there's your lift. Hold it, scoop, and you lift. Your modification here is to tuck the hands down under the hip if you need it. Really working slow and controlled. Excellent. Hold it, reach, lengthen, and lift. Hold it, lengthen, and lift. Hold it. 3 more. 2 more. One last one. And then draw all of that down. It's a nice tight little egg. Just draw those knees in, reaching them in pretty close. Take a little bit of a stretch there. Go ahead and set down those feet. We're going to use the weights on the roll up. So go ahead, one weight in each hand. And if you don't want the weights, you don't need them. I'm just going to turn on an angle so you can see a little better. The hands are going to slide out to the side. And then as I lift, I'm going to slide them in and I'm going to reach, lift, and lengthen. Just sitting tall. Open the arms out to the side. Bring the arms back into the center and roll back down. So again, even without the weights, I will have plenty of work here. Keep the head and the shoulder lifted. Slide the arms out to the side. Slide them in, inhale and lift. Reach, lift, and lengthen. Lengthen through the spine. Slide the arms out to the side. Bring them back in and bring it all the way back down. Remember that little curve on the lower back there is the key. Reach those arms out. Bring them back in. Inhale. Curve, reach, lift, and lengthen. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Slide the arms out. Slide them back in. And then roll the body down. Slide the arms out to the side. Inhale and slide them in. Reach, lift, and lengthen. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale and come back down. Finish with that exhale. And reach up. Finish with the exhale. There's one more time, sliding the arms out. Reach and lengthen. And slide them back in. Go ahead and set down the weights for a second. I'm just going to move back so you have more space. So my legs are just going to be about 2 feet apart here. I'm going to go ahead and leave the weights on the ground. They don't have to work here because I'm going to take your hands up. So my arms are going to stay horizontal. I want to refrain from bringing the elbows in. Push them out as far as you can. And then there's a little bit of rotation. I'm going to rotate to the left. Tip that right elbow to the outside of the knee. Lift the body back up and rotate back to the center. Rotate to the other side. Bring the elbow towards the knee. Bring the body back up. Rotate to the center. Keep the shoulders down. Reach it over. Bring the elbow down. Bring the body up. Back to the center. Rotate side. Bring that elbow over. Bring the body up. Shoulders down. Back to the center. So the range of motion is real small, but there's loads of work here. Back, back, back. Back to the center. To the side. Bring that elbow over. Bring it up. One more time to each side. Rotate. Elbow over. Up. Back center. Other side over. Elbow. Up. Back to the middle. Fantastic. Go ahead and bring those arms down. Walk the legs in. A little bit of attention for the shoulders and the back. So if you're uncomfortable with the legs crossed over, you could certainly extend one leg out. But take whatever weight you have. Go ahead and reach those elbows in. And then simply slide them out. Palms facing up. Bring them in. Reach up and out. Draw down the shoulders. Draw length in the back. Reach. Draw the elbows in. Reach and lengthen. Draw those elbows in. Reach and lengthen. Draw them in. Reach and lengthen. So I'm bringing my hands down with the elbow at the same time. Reach down and lengthen. And my arms are staying right out to the side. Bring them down. Reach and lengthen. Good for the posture. Reach. Let's do 2 more. 2. And 1 more. Reach those arms up and out. And short little pumps up. Remember, it should come from the back. Keep the back doing the work. There's not very many of these. And if you need to go without the weights, it's perfectly fine. This is a huge exercise. Without the weights, it's perfect as well. Lift and lower. If you have 5s, definitely put them down. Reach and lengthen. 3, 2, turn the hands over. Pump the arms down. Down, down. Really wrap that work into the back. I have a nice little pinched grip here. I'm trying to work both arms evenly, pressing down, 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 down. Nice and strong. Working all the pieces of my back and my shoulder. Reach, reach. 3, 2, 1. Draw those arms in. Set down the weights. Go ahead and push those legs out. So again, I just have that small distance between there. I'm going to flex my feet. I'm going to push my legs down. If I need to, I could bend the knee a little bit. It would be fine. If you want to use the weights, it's a pinched grip again. It reaches back. Reach and shave through the back. Reach and lengthen. Draw the length in the elbow. Draw the length. Bring it back in. Lengthen. It's like you're fluffing up the back of your hair. Lengthen. Reach. Lengthen. Draw length in the elbow. I really like this exercise because the arms are lengthening the other direction. We don't do a lot of things here with the arms this way. That's why this is such a nice exercise. When you add that tiny little 1 or 2 pound, it really gives back a lot. Reach and lengthen. 2 more. 2. 1 last one. Excellent. Fold those arms down. Simply set those weights off to the side. Excellent. Go ahead and fold those legs in. We're going to turn over onto your stomach. So it's a little out of order today. It's just a little different. Come onto your stomach. Let's work through the back a little bit. I'm going to start right off with that swim. If I want, I can use one weight out there, and I'll just put my hands on top. It just gives my hands a little lift off the floor. If not, I can keep my hands on the floor. I'm just going to draw them right close to each other. And then pick up one leg, lengthen, and flutter, kick, and swim. Swim, swim. Lots of length on the spine. Really keep your focus right down on the floor in front of you. Nice little flutter kicks here. It really gives back to the back a lot. Opens up the front of the hip a little bit. Swim, swim. Ten seconds left. Keep going. 3, 2, and gently release that. Go ahead and tuck those arms in and just wiggle the hip a little bit. So I'm just going to move on an angle here. I'm going to take my legs wide apart. I'm going to take my arms wide apart, and I'm going to grab the weights or not. So my hands will be out wide. So I'm like the letter X. And then when I lift, opposite arm from leg lifts up and down. Lots of work on the back. Lift up and lower down. Lift up and lower down. Nice and strong lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, reach, reach. Draw both pieces up. Reach, lift, and lengthen. You got this. Just a couple more. Lift and lengthen. One more on each side. Fantastic. Go ahead and wiggle that hip a little bit. Release that, drawing the weights in and off to the side. Hands come in, push up to your C curve. And then when you're ready, just turn yourself over. We're going to work on the forearms. A little bit of inner thigh here. It's a variation on your frog. So I'm going to work on my forearms, and I'm going to keep my spine long. I'm going to set my legs in. My knees are close, heels attached. Push the knee wide. Extend the leg out. Fold the heels in. Resist the legs together. Open up. Push up and out. Fold it in. Bring them together. Open it. Reach. Fold them in. Knees together. Open the knee. Extend the leg. Heels in. Push the knees together. Reach. Lengthen. Heels in. Knees together. Knees open. Extend. Bring the heels in. Bring it together. And again. Reach. Fold it in. We got 2 more here. Open it. Reach it. Pull it in. 1 more. Open it. Reach it. Hold it. Right here. Nice and solid. I need you just to flex the feet and open the knees on that frog. And then you're going to lower the legs down. And then lift that frog leg back up. Don't extend them. Just lower them. And then you lift them. And you lower them. Brilliant. Keep working. Lower them down. And lift up. Inner thigh, outer thigh, abs and powerhouse. Reach and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. It's just a little bit longer here. A little bit of inner outer thigh. Reach and lift. Fantastic. Reach and lift. 1 more. Brilliant. Fold the legs in. Go ahead and set down those feet. Bring yourself all the way up and just let the body curve over. A nice little stretch there. And let's go ahead and work onto our side. So come on all the way down onto your side. We're going to start with the circles. So come on all the way down. Extend the legs out and move the feet forward just a little bit. Take that arm up and draw those circles. Nice and long. Reach, reach, reach. 4, 3, 2, change the direction. Circle, circle, circle. Nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stack those legs up. We're going to lift them both up. We're going to lower them both down. Back and oblique. Just stay on the side. Both legs lift and both legs lower. Both legs lift and both legs lower. They lift and they lower. Just a couple more here. They lift and they lower. 2 more. Last one. And then split the feet and walk, flex. If you need to modify this, you might take that hand down. Just walking legs here. Walk forward and walk back. Nice little stretch on the front of the hip. Nice little bit of walking. Reach and walk. Draw up underneath that arm. Reach and walk. Reach and walk. Reach and walk. 3, 2, and bring it back in. Fold those legs and come on up. Right on over to the other side. Come on all the way down. Remember, you're going to tuck that arm under. If you want to, you can just take that head down if you need to. And then the legs will be just in front a little bit. Bottom leg presses down, extend and draw those circles. So if I need to modify that, I can always bend that bottom leg. Reach and draw those circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go the other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stack those legs up. Just lift and lower. Both legs are going to lift. Both legs are going to lower. Excellent. Keep breathing. Nice and strong. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Just a couple more. 3, 2, and let that hover. Split the legs. Walk forward and back. Nice and strong. So I'm taking the step back as well as forward. Again, my modification would be to bring my hand down to the floor. But I'm really using the powerhouse here to find that range of motion. And it's not very fast. It's not very big. Reach, reach, reach. Nice and strong. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and fold those legs in. Use the body, bring yourself all the way up. Let's work over onto our table. So we're going to go ahead and start here on the table. I just want you to turn yourself over. If you want to work on the forearms, you can, but I'm going to start this piece on my hands, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to work with one leg, the leg closest to you. If you have trouble with the ankle, you can take anything you want and put it in front of the ankle so I get a little bit of lift on there. Or I could curl my toe under. Solid on the hands, bend on those elbows, and just go ahead and push that heel up and bring it down. Flex that heel, bring it up and down. Push up, bring it down. Nice and strong. Push that leg up, bring it down. So remember, if you're having issues with the back, just back off on the range of motion. Nice and strong. Reach and lengthen. Soften through those elbows so the neck doesn't overwork. Use your whole hand so you're not leaning on the wrist too much. Reach and press. Push. Take it up there and take those little pulses. Push, push, push. So right now I'm working parallel with my leg. My heel is going straight on up. Straight on up. Nice and strong. Reach. 3, 2, 1. Pull the heel in and push it out. Pull it in and push it out. Pull it. Push it. Pull it. Push it. Pull it. Push it. You got these. Use the hamstring here. Pull it. Push it. Really lift through the powerhouse. Pull it. Push it. Pull it. One more. Pull it. Push it. Bend the knee. Bring it down. I want you to turn the knee out. I'm going to lay my ankle over the back of my ankle. And I'm going to lift. It doesn't lift all the way up. It's just a little turnout attitude. Ankle on the ankle, lift the leg up. Ankle on the ankle, lift the leg up. Using the back of that leg. Fantastic. Lift it, lower it. 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 2 more. Same piece, but extend the leg out. It's in line with my toe. And I'm going to lift it, lower it. My knee is pointing out. My leg is crossed over just a little bit. Lift and lower. 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 Lift, lower, lift. 1 more. Hold it up there. Draw the leg in. We're moving it right to the other leg. So set it up. Push the heel up. Again, keep the leg bent. Keep the leg bent. I'm just going to turn so you can see my leg better. Up and down. It's got the same amount of time. Push the heel up. Push the heel up. Push the heel up. Don't let that knee float out. Push the heel. Push the heel. Push the heel. Push. 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 Right here, take it up and pulse it. Pulse. Short little pulses draw up through the belly. Point the knee down. Point the heel up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Pulse. You got these. Hold on to that leg. Pulse it. And keep it there. Extend it out. Fold it in. Extend it. Hold it. Yes, nice and strong. Reach and lengthen. Hold it. Push it. Hold it. Push it. Hold it. Push it. Hold it. If you need to move to the knuckles, move to the knuckles. Or even the forearm. Hold it. 2 and 1. Bring that leg down. So again, I'm just going to turn out my leg a little bit. Lift. Bring it down. Lift. Bring it down. So if you took ballet, this is a little attitude with the leg. If you did not, it just means the knee turns out a little bit and the leg goes higher. Reach up and out. Fantastic. There's lots of work here. Try not to let the body move forward. The kneeling leg has tons of work. Last one. Excellent. Lengthen that leg out. It is crossed behind, right at my other toe. Lift and lower. My knees turned out. Lift and lower. You got this. Reach, lift, and lengthen. Reach, lift, and lengthen. Lift and lengthen. Draw the leg up. Draw it up. Almost done. We just got a couple more and then a short hold, and then we're moving on. Reach. 2 more. 1 more. This one stays up and holds. 3, 2. Tuck the leg in. Right in your child's pose. Span the knees wide. Reach out with the arms. Pull the back of the hand or the palm off the mat. Nice little stretch there. And then come on up. Let's go to the other side. So for the next piece, we're going to work one hand. The hand closest to me is a hand. The other one is a forearm. And then we're going to take that other leg up and out. We're going to turn the leg out this time. My leg is closer to you. I'm just going to lift it and I'm going to lower it. Lift it and lower it. Lift it and lower it. Outer hip. Just set up from a different position. Nice and strong. There should be some heat in that lever, and it's nice and long as you lift and lower. Reach, lift, and lengthen. Reach, lift, and lengthen. 2 more. This one stays up. Draw the knee into the elbow and push it up and out. Draw it in, push it out. Draw it in, push it out. Draw it and push. The knee comes into the elbow and pushes out. Reach and lengthen. 2 more. 1 more. And just hold it there. Hold it long on the line. There might be a little quivering. Lengthen and reach. It's only 10 seconds. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down and in. Yes, the kneeling leg should have had some heat. Right to the other side. Remember, the arm closest to me is switched because I changed direction. I'm just going to take that leg out. I'm going to lift it, and I'm going to lower it. Draw down those shoulders. Lift and lower. Both glutes and hips are doing some work here. You should be feeling some of this. Woo! Keep breathing. We just got a couple exercises on this side, and then we're out. And go ahead, pick it up and hold it. Draw the knee to the elbow and push it up and out. Yes. Draw it, push it, and pull it. Use the hamstring, use the glute. Strengthen through the powerhouse. Don't let the back overtake the work. Draw it, push it, draw it, push it, draw it, push it, draw it, push it. 1 more. And then just hold all of that in place. Draw up and in through the belly. Hold, hold, hold. Reach, lengthen, and breathe. Yep. Pilates breathing, exhale through the mouth. We got 2 more seconds. Brilliant. Pull it in. Right in your child's pose. Fan the knees wide. Send the hips back. Reach out with the arms like they're a letter V. Just big stretch. Hip and back. Stay as long as you like. Come on up. Have a seat on the side. Draw the elbow down. I'd like you just to stack those legs up. Reach the leg out. Lift and lower. It's not going to go very high. Up and down. Up and down. My free hand is going up, tucking behind my head. Lift and lower. 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 Nice and strong. 2 more. Hold that leg in. Kick up the feet. Exhale, open the clam. Open, close, open. If you're having trouble with that arm, just let it come out and hover. It's a nice modification. It hovers over the hip. If not, get a little bit more work in there. This isn't very long. Open, close, open. 2 more. 2, open it up for 10. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the legs. Sit up and split them. Reach up and across. And then over to the other side. Reach up and across. And over. Last time. Set it up on the other side. So I'm going to bend that bottom leg. Drop the elbow underneath the shoulder. Send the other leg out. And go ahead and reach up. Tuck the hand behind. Lift and lower. Remember, the range of motion is pretty small here. Outer thigh doing some work. Press down that bottom leg. Fantastic. Try not to rush it. Loads of time here. Reach, lift, and lengthen. Lift and lengthen. And go ahead, hold it up there just for a minute. Fold it in. Pick up the feet. Close and open onto the clam. Really lift on the powerhouse. Be nice and strong. Just a couple more. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Open it up for 10. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and sit on up, split the legs. Reach up and over, nice big stretch. And bring it across to the other side. Bring it up and over. And again. Last time. So I'm going to give you a little more stretching today. I'd just like you to take those legs and cross them forward. If it's good for you, just let the knees drop down. And I just want you to turn to the leg that is closest to me. So my left leg is closest to you, so I'm going to turn towards it. And I'm just going to rotate and twist. Leaving my fingers on the ground, allowing the knees to drop down. And then simply release that. Cross the legs the other way. So now my other leg is closer to you, so I'm just going to rotate to that side. Just let it be a gentle twisting stretch. Lengthen through the spine. Fantastic. And go ahead and bring the body back to the front. Send the legs forward. I'm going to work with a softness to my knee, so I'm just going to turn sideways. So I have that nice little softness to my knee. And I'm going to reach up and out. And then I'm going to lean forward. Little stretch on the hamstring. And then I'm just going to try and lengthen through the ankle. So my leg's going to get a little longer, but I don't really want it to be fully straight yet. Just a big stretch on the back. And come on up and back. Fold one leg in. Cross the other ankle over the knee. Just take that little stretch. Really let that hip have a little bit more space. And go ahead and release that. Cross that other ankle over, soften the elbows, and then come on up. And then simply release that. I do have one exercise left for you. Take those hands back here. You can either stay sitting and push your triceps back down here, or you can add a little bit of a lift and bend those arms. Bend those arms. Just a little bit of tricep here. Try and keep your focus straight forward. We use the weights for everything else. We just use the body weight for the tricep dips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a seat. And then simply reach both arms up. Hands on the elbow and draw those arms back. Excellent. Thanks for joining me today. It's always a pleasure and a privilege for me to spend time with you. I look forward to seeing you guys again.